Everyone knows what they should do and what they should stop doing. Let me say this again. Everyone knows what they should start doing and everyone knows what they should stop doing. If I ask you right now, what should you be doing? You would give me an answer. Do not think you are special. If I asked you, what should you be doing right now? You would give me an answer. Don't say, I already have everything I need to have done. Don't say that, because that's not the fucking truth. There is always shit to have done. There is always money to make. There's always bitches to fuck. There's always an opportunity. There are always problems to solve. You know this. I don't have to tell you this. The problem with motherfuckers today is they try and look for the answers to questions that they already know. This is why people ask, how do I stay productive? This is why people ask, how do I stop jacking off? This is why people ask, how do I get in shape? Everyone already knows the answers to these questions. How do you get in shape? You cut out all the shitty food and you exercise. How do you stop drinking off? You don't touch your cock. How do you start being productive? You cut out all the unproductive stuff, so you are forced to only do the productive stuff. Everyone already knows the answers to these questions, guys. Bro, do not think you are special. Okay, before I move on to the main point of this video, which is how to become productive the entire day, you need to understand that you are not fucking special. Let me say this again. You are not special. Everyone can do this. Everyone can stay productive every minute of the day. I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. I cannot be productive 24/7 because I need time to eat. I need time to sleep. I need time to shit. I have kids to take care of. I'm not being productive right now. I'm on YouTube. I like playing video games too. That's not very productive. I have like 13 hours of TikTok screen time. That's not very productive. Your thought in your mind is I cannot be productive 24/7 because I have shit to do or I like doing shit that isn't productive. You have it twisted. The meaning of being productive isn't always hustling. The hustle culture of like work 16 hours a day, get 6 hours of sleep, work, no time for all this bullshit. That is not what I'm trying to say. When you sleep, when you eat, when you take shits, when you take care of people, all of that shit is productive. When you meditate, that's productive. When you read, that's productive. Everything that isn't productive, like video games, TikTok, TV, jacking off, watching porn, once you cut those things out, you have no other choice but to do the productive things. The daily routine that I'm trying to get at, or the lifestyle that I'm trying to get at, is being productive every minute of the day. But I've actually asked my friends, I texted them, is it possible to be productive every minute of the day? Yes. They didn't say that though. They said no. They said, what if I want to fit in time for the things that I like to do? TikTok, video games, porn, jacking off, etc. What if I'm taking a shit? What they don't understand is that you can do things that you like to do and be productive. You can take a shit and be productive. But once you start doing things that are a waste of your time, like social media, like video games, watching TV, jacking off, watching porn, the things that waste your time are unproductive, anti-productive. You cut that shit out, you have no other choice but to do the productive shit. Being productive every minute of the day means getting the things that need to get done. And you already know what things need to get done. Just like earlier on in this video, if I asked you, what should you be doing? You would give me an answer. Whether you want to believe that truth or not, you would give me an answer if I asked you, what should you be doing? What needs to get done? You would answer. There is always something that needs to get done. You must understand that. That must be a belief of yours. It's impossible to become productive every minute of the day, or productive at all, if you simply don't believe that there are things that need to get done. If you genuinely have no answer to the question, what should you be doing? You need to solve that fucking problem first. If you genuinely believe you have nothing that you need to do, you have a problem. And you need to solve that. You need to find things that need to get done first. Because if you have no direction in what you need to have done, it's impossible to become productive because you don't know what the fuck to do. So when ordinary people, now this is what separates the slave-minded from the free-minded. If you have the problem of not knowing what to do, the slave-minded person, the loser, will automatically resort to things that are unproductive, things that hurt his productivity, because he has nothing to do. He doesn't know what he has to do next, so he just does whatever he wants. He wastes time, plays video games, goes on TikTok, goes on social media. And the loser that I'm talking about in this example is the majority of people that are watching this video. It is the majority of people in the entire world. Most people are losers. And most people, when they figure out that they have nothing else to do, or when they think they have nothing else to do, they just resort to the things that they want to do. Video games, porn, social media, TV, jacking off. Now the free-minded person, the person who will be successful in the future, sees this situation as a problem. Not knowing what to do next is a problem. And what does he do? He solves it. That's what winners do. Winners win and losers lose. If you're a loser, it's because you have done loser shit in the past that has made you a loser. So you got to switch it up. You got to stop doing what you're doing. Right now, if you're a loser, right now, if you don't like the position you are in your life, you have to switch it up. You have to stop doing what you're doing because what you're doing isn't going to help you become successful. You have to switch it up. Now, right now, you have the decision to either be a winner or be a loser. Now that you have understood the principles that I have spoken in this video, now that you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, you can now make the decision right now. Are you going to solve a problem that you have? Or are you going to feed into that problem more by doing the things you want to do? If you have the problem of genuinely not knowing what you have to do next to progress, to improve, to be successful, to make more money, to get more girls, you need to recognize that as a problem and you need to fix it. You can either choose to fix the problems you have or choose to feed into the problems. There is no in-between middle ground. You either solve the problems or you feed the problems. You either solve the problems or you make the problems worse. There is no ignoring the problems. You cannot ignore your problems. It is impossible. You cannot name me one problem that you have in your life that you can ignore. Because you can either solve it or fuel it. Now, which decision is it going to make? Which decision are you going to make right now? If you have a problem of your YouTube videos not getting enough views, are you going to keep doing what you're doing, keep feeding into the problem, or are you going to solve the problem? If you aren't making the money you want to be making, that is a problem. You cannot ignore it. You could either solve the problem by becoming more valuable to society, getting paid more, starting a business, or you could fuel that problem with complaints, with excuses, making it worse. Every problem in your life, you can either choose to improve it or to make it worse. No in between. After I end this video, you need to choose whether the problems in your life you are going to solve or you are going to make worse. Because remember, you cannot ignore the problems. So you have to do something about it. Become productive every minute of the day. Cut out all the unproductive shit so that you are forced to do the productive shit. And that is how you become productive 24/7. Stop being a loser. Wake the fuck up. Get to work. Make some money. And pimp some hoes. Catch y'all later.